Welcome back to Invest Global. Today we're discussing SmartKey. This is a very interesting project, and I have talked about them in the past. It was just really a basic overview. Today we're talking about some updates, what they've been doing with the Internet of Things, really innovating, and especially since I'm about to head to Poland, currently here in Armenia, hitting Ukraine, then basically through the Baltic, Estonia, Latvia, Lithuania, all looking at real estate, setting up bank accounts, all the things that I talk about on my channel. So after all those areas, I'm heading to Poland, and that's really where this project is focused in. So I'm really interested in potentially meeting up with some of the teams and seeing this in person using, because I've been so interested in tracking what they've been doing with the smart key technology, with the Internet of Things, and especially with this whole SIM thing with Orange. Now, I'll talk about that a bit more in today's video with that Medium article. We'll also be talking about their actual token and some other updates with the project. But if you enjoy this video, I just want to say overall, what I want you to do is go to the actual SmartKey YouTube channel, go to their Twitter here, follow them. Also, you can follow us at Invest Global. So while you're watching this video, you might as well just go down and subscribe. Let's talk about all things with global investment strategies. Subscribe to the video if you like it. Like it. If you dislike it. Let me know in the comments what you think about it. But follow us at InvestGlobal_IO. Follow them at SmartKey DeFi, because new updates with this are really actually adding more utility with the token, which is what I've been wanting to see. It's really a great idea overall with what they're building. I absolutely love it, especially most people in the United States have no idea what's going on here, but Poland is being so innovative. I recently made a video on investing in Poland in general, even outside of blockchain, because that's part of what I do, is investing in foreign equities and real estate, things like this. But man, what they're doing, I absolutely love. So let's get right into it. Essentially, they describe themselves just as a basic overview as the future of Internet of Things technology. Now, what does this mean? Well, anything going from analog to digital is really, I would say, 100x improvement. Think about physical mail to email. Think about, you could say like taxi to Uber. Not as much is going to digital, but really anything where it's taking that blockbuster essentially ecosystem and putting it on Netflix, right? It's analog to digital. The analog version is you have to think about so many people are walking around with so many different things. For example, I was just in Georgia before this, the country of Georgia, not the state in the United States. But they have so many of these ride-sharing things, right? But they all have different apps. It's all these different things you use. You use a different app maybe to pay your rent. Maybe use a different app for banking. Incorporating all these things together is something that's so important. I think this is like you see in movies, right? You see somebody's able to, on one device, keep on the same app. They're able to rent a car from their hotel. They're able to, maybe pay for dinner, pay for parking, all these different things that SmartKey's doing. But I think the massive innovation is when they have these incredible partnerships like this Orange article that we will be getting to. But truly the problem is, I think, in these movies is you think about hacking, right? And this is kind of always the negative thing or the plot twist, right? Is some of these things get hacked. Like you're using this ecosystem, but the beautiful thing about blockchain, if it's a proper decentralized ecosystem, it's impossible to be hacked, right? Because you have this spread out. I apologize for the background noise. Here in Armenia, there's some cops going around. Anyways, the point is when you have all these things kind of incorporated, the issue is if one centralized company is trying to do it, problem. If you have a decentralized ecosystem, that's why they're the Internet of Things, right? Blockchain, it's completely different. So maybe another video for that if you're a bit confused. I'm assuming most people watching this follow along with my channel and understand most of the videos that I talk about where I go in more detail with these things. But I'm trying to keep this video relatively compact and concise. I'm just so passionate about what they're doing here. I'm not affiliated. This is not sponsored. I would love to kind of potentially talk with some of the team members and see what they're building moving forward. Potentially when I'm in Poland to check out what they're doing as far as like actually using this. But you can see, like I said, they describe themselves as that. They say it's the only connector that combines the Internet of Things with the blockchain technology, creating the blockchain of things. I love that, right? So the BOT instead of the IoT, right? So the Internet of Things, Facebook could say they own, or Twitter could say they own, or whoever it is, right? So when you have the blockchain of things versus the Internet of Things, right? Web 2.0 to Web 3.0. Web 2.0, I have videos on this on my channel, but Web 2.0 is essentially going from centralized server databases. So when you look at the internet, it's relatively consolidated to like AWS, Amazon Web Services, where they make the most of their money. So when you're looking at this and you're looking, okay, maybe you run your own website. Well, do you really own that? Or are you getting your domain from GoDaddy or Google Domains? That's centralized, right? You're really leasing that domain versus getting a Web3 domain on something like Handshake, something like Unstoppable Domains, completely different, right? So Web 2.0 to Web 3.0, I love what SmartKey is doing. Again, this use case, not a lot of people are going after. So let me know so far in the comments what you think about this. Again, for more long-term conversations, long-form conversations, because some of my replies to comments on YouTube's have been getting deleted. I know some other people have been running into these problems. You can join our Telegram group, which is linked down below in the description. I know also SmartKey has a Telegram group, but the thing that I really enjoy about ours is it's a relatively small Telegram. You go in some of these other ones, in so much spam, so many people constantly going. It's genuine, thoughtful conversations where people are, asking questions. Either I'm there answering, other people, like-minded investors are there answering. So definitely join our Telegram group, or you can join their Telegram group. Right? So this is I will have everything we talk about linked down below in the description, but on their actual SKEY listing here on CoinGecko, you can see their Telegram group, all their official links. Just a quick preview of this token, so the SKEY token. Around 10,000 people like it, right around 13 cents currently, relatively low market cap of $26 million. I mean, I love what they're doing here again. It's pretty incredible. Just think about, they have a really good video that kind of lays it out. I think it might be here with their orange. If we go here to SIM card, yeah. So this link I think lays it out. This video is incredible because they really lay it out properly. I apologize. I just had a ring at the doorbell. But the main thing to understand here is you have all these different ecosystems coming together. And okay, apologize for that brief little cut there. The cleaning ladies were here and wanted to clean. So point is, we're here with SmartKey, right? We're breaking this down. What's most important to understand is this new development, all the new partnerships that are coming on here. And again, their Medium articles all lay it out. The other thing that I'm considering making a deep dive video on, which I want you guys to let me know if you want to see this, is on their updated white paper. So some people are more interested in the technical aspects. Some people are just interested in the partnerships, the use cases. Personally, I'm interested in all of it, right? I talk about this on my channel, how to do your own research, basically breaking it down fundamental, technical, sentimental, and on-chain analysis, incorporating all these things together. Basically, the preview of this is they've added more utility with the token, which is what I love, basically increasing the value of the token. So you have to understand everything out there in blockchain is like anything can create their own token. I could create my own token. You could create your own token. Anyone can do this. The most important thing that I see is governance and utility, right? So those are the most important aspects. You can have the best tokenomics, but if you don't have anything backing it, it's a little bit more risky, right? So you can check this out. Again, if you want to see a review video on that, I'd be happy to do it. But you do have to understand that they're updating this project constantly. They're always innovating. They're always doing new things, which I absolutely love. But the main thing that obviously Medicare and sorry, not Medicare, medicals are feud with medical care. So it's pretty awesome what they're doing there. But really what I want to talk about is this article, right? So the SmartKey X Orange, right here, they lay it out. Essentially, again, Orange is kind of this, I think it's, this massive telecom company. And really what they're doing is they're incorporating with SmartKey, so kind of integrating with this platform. And they're not just focused on like vehicles, they're focused on all things with smart cities, which really are the future. You see these kind of like techno cities that are startup hubs. You even see these in Eastern Europe, like Estonia is a great example. And really what I see the use case for this as is simplicity, right? So again, people, especially as this younger generation kind of replaces some of this older generation, we move up over the next 20 years. That's where I see this as a long-term project. So I'm curious what your guys' time horizon is, because so many people are like so hyped about it, but their time horizon is a bit off, right? So that's where I see there's a bit of perception gap in the market. I think there is a lot of use cases that you could have where long-term, again, you could pay for your apartment, pay for a car, share your key to the car, all these different things just from your phone, using SmartKey, using something like Orange. But overall, pretty incredible. So they're planning on rolling this out with over 2,000 cities. That's pretty awesome. So again, this kind of lays it out what's actually going on here. So this essentially integrates SmartKey into Orange's live object platform, enabling all IoT devices to be managed via the blockchain. Connecting devices with the SmartKey blockchain network, allowing users to manage device access and payments and to connect decentralized applications in the SmartKey ecosystem. Connecting devices to live objects, allowing users to harness its suite of data management tools and service for your device. Also, essentially, it's creating a universal standard for the BOT, the blockchain of things, SIM cards to enable the future of smart cities. So if you're someone who travels a lot like me, some people always are getting new SIM cards, right? In every country, I kind of like to I just have like a global cell phone plan. Sometimes if there's any issues, I can just get a SIM card, but it's kind of a pain, right? To go to each new country. I was actually with this guy who's an institutional investor, like he's been investing a long time. He's been traveling full time for 4 years now. He kind of like managed clients' money. We were walking around together in Yerevan, for example, like where I'm here in Armenia, and it was this pain because it's like to get the SIM card installed, you had to give them your passport, which in no other country I've been to, you need. It's really kind of a lame thing. At least you can just show them, like, if you have a picture of it. But all these places are like, no, you need the passport. So these are the hoops you have to jump through, where it's like when you have something like this, that's the use case that I see, again, is frictionless, right? That's the whole thing with this, making life much more easier so people can focus on what's actually important. Having to go back to the hotel, grab your passport, then go back out, and now. The beautiful thing about what the SmartKey platform is doing is kind of digitizing this, right? That with the blockchain of things. So it generates and distributes NFT access keys to connected devices. So I love that whole NFT use case beyond digital art, right? When things like real estate, things like this, where it's truly non-fungible, like keys, right? So enabling smart cities. So pretty awesome things. Again, very future forward project. I'm curious, again, that's kind of my question for you guys. What is your time horizon here with SmartKey? When do you think this will be fully adopted, fully accepted? I think it's incredible because they can really just value add consistently to multiple markets and grow consistently versus, projects where it's like their only use case is they're one of 1,000 privacy coins, or they're one of 1,000 decentralized exchanges, which I think over the next 10 years we're going to see, right? And the best one's obviously going to rise to the top, like be the cream of the crop. But with this, it's very, very niche, right? So I'd be also curious, do you guys know of any other projects that are doing things like this? I know things that are trying to be the Internet of Things, but really the blockchain of things I think is very, very unique to SmartKey. So you see the testnet and Chainlink there. What's next for SmartKey? So they lay that out. They have all the links here. So lastly, again, follow them on Twitter at SmartKey DeFi. Follow us at InvestGlobal_IO. Subscribe to the channel if you want to stay up to date. Hit the notification bell, click all, like the video. That's basically all for this one. Again, if you have any questions, any comments, more long-term, long-form conversations should definitely be discussed in the Telegram group, link down below in the description. That's all for this one. As always, invest global, and until next time.